Hey guys, SFP here, and welcome to episode number 2 of my FIFA 16 Fulham career mode, guys. And this will be the start of the season, guys. It's very exciting times. And obviously, we didn't do so well in the preseason cup. And here, I'm actually going to choose these 5 again for the preseason training, or not preseason training, excuse me, the training basically. And at the moment, I guess, like I said, the tournament didn't go as well as we planned, but hopefully we'll be able to shake that off and start off on the right foot here in the championship here. And I'm just gonna basically just advance here a little bit and just do a little couple more drills, guys. So just bear with me. And I guess as I have you guys watching this, I would just like to inform you that typically what I will do with this career mode is I will have 2 to 3 games per video. Typically, it would be 2. However, in this video, for example, there is a cup game, so technically I'll be adding that as well. So this video will have 3 games. It won't be as long as this one, I hope. It's just for the sheer fact that a lot has happened in these games, and so I kind of want to get you guys. I want to get you guys to see as much as possible, and actually I've actually taken a couple of moments out of there just to shorten it here to 28 minutes, or almost 29 minutes, I should say. And I guess my goal, for now on, is when it's 3 games, to have it lower than 25, I believe. I know my goal in general is to make it less than 20 minutes, and so far that's worked well with my FIFA 15 decent career mode last time. But it's still kind of a test run, guys. I'm still trying to decide whether or not to even just make it 2 games in general. But I kind of want to have a set number of episodes for you guys to have. That way, obviously it's going to be 46 game season. And so you could typically expect somewhere between 23 to 25 videos per season, at least for this season. And here, actually, I don't know if you guys have been noticing, I've been looking for scouts. And like I said in my previous career mode, I am very picky when it comes to scouts. And I actually want to have a 5-star experience and 5-star judgment. And I know that's not necessary to have for this career mode. I'm pretty sure a 5-star experience and any type of judgment will suffice, but I'm just very anal about that. And I know there's going to be a couple of jokes here on the fact that I just said anal. Anyways, guys, here is the squad report for this month. Now I will be, I will attempt to have squad reports at the beginning of every month, so just so you guys can see the progress from certain players and see the unfortunate decreases of others. I believe we saw that S.Parker has lowered already in 1 rating level, and so it's kind of a darn shame because our captain will be crucial, at least for this career mode, as he will be the only one, well, that I've chosen that will I will try to keep till they retire. Since I haven't got any input, guys, I guess I'm going to have to decide the other 2, and I'm going to decide for E.Hyndman and T.Ream. So those are the 3 teams, excuse me, not 3 teams, the 3 players that I will try to keep until they retire, or maybe if they decide to leave the club, then obviously I'll have to deal with that when that happens, guys. But I guess as my viewership grows and as you guys become a little bit more participant in this career mode, I will let you guys decide once either they retire or they leave. I'll let you guys decide which next player will be on the list. And as for international teams, I'm just going to go with the ones I usually go for, which is Peru, the US, and Portugal. So whichever of those 3 teams comes to me first, I will accept that offer. And like I said, I'm very interested in doing an international manager portion of this as well, because the way I do it is I actually basically settle on my scouts to go to the places where I am managing internationally. And so if I choose the US, I will send my scouts to the US and try to grow and try to make the US a better team from, I guess, my own from my own academy, I guess. And here we have the first game against Wolves, or I believe the complete name is Wolverhampton. I've actually used them a couple times in previous FIFAs, although not in a long time. I want to say maybe FIFA 12 or FIFA 13, just because of the logo. Their logo is so great, or I guess shield. I'm not sure what the precise, or the politically correct term for that is, but I guess the crest. Let's say the crest of Wolves is actually very enticing, and so obviously I gravitated more towards that as well. And also, I guess while we're watching this, guys, I do have plans to start twitching, or live streaming on Twitch, I should say. I don't know if twitching is actually a word, Uh, but I have plans on live streaming on Twitch at some point, maybe this weekend, hopefully, once I get that started. I have a streaming Elgato, an Elgato streaming device, I guess I should say, or game capturing device, excuse me. And so I'm kind of tinkering with that at the moment because I'm not exactly the most adept at technology, but I will try to get that settled. And I think for my first stream, I'm gonna make it a Road to Glory again, career mode. But this time I will be going with Morecambe, which is actually a team that I've been using for my own personal pleasure, I guess, if that's the correct or the best choice word to use. But anyways, guys, let's go with this game, and I'll give you guys more details on that later. And here we see that Wolves actually start off here with a great opportunity, but my goalkeeper manages to save the ball very nicely there for Lewis, who actually I think decided he wanted to play. He told me, Coach, I'm ready to play. Give me an opportunity, and I decided, why not, guys? And what a nice save there he repays us with. And Hutchinson is just a tad too slow there. He couldn't cut the opportunity there, and unfortunately, like I said, the goalkeeper manages to get it nicely there, and Lewis takes control yet again, and he's gonna play the ball very cheekily there. And here we have on our own side McCormick, who is our best striker at the moment. He's gonna find Dembele, and Dembele is going to put it on frame, and that is the first goal of the season, guys. Goal by Dembele, who right now is looking very promising at the moment. I know he's uh, a up and coming youngster, and I know a lot of people have been praising him, especially here in the FIFA games, especially in the rating, and he has a pretty good potential after seeing a foothead. And I know some people don't like to use foothead just because it's kind of like cheating, but I don't mind it as much as long as I obviously don't go for the same players that everyone goes to. Apparently, everyone's gravitating towards who's the Lacazette, the French player from Lyon at the moment. And so I've been watching a lot of YouTubers use their career modes, and that's the first transfer they always seem to gravitate towards, which is Lacazette. Which obviously he's a great player, but it's kind of a little boring when you see all these YouTubers go for the exact same players. If it's not Lacazette, it's probably Tielemans and any other players. And so what I like to do with my career modes to make it a bit unique is to kind of focus on the youth academy, and as soon as I get a uh, youth scout of my pleasing, then I will get on that right away. And here we start with the second half here, and so far the 1-0 victory is the one that's the partial result that we're getting at the moment. And here, what a great strike from the Wolves striker here, and again, not on frame, guys, but that is a close call. And I think this is obviously the big difference between a professional and world class, and obviously legendary, is that they will be more clinical with their opportunities. And obviously, had that been on a harder level, I would have got scored on. And here we have Dembele, who overpowers his defender. He goes to McCormick. McCormick doesn't exactly have the best pace. He's gonna go for the shot, and it's just a tad off, guys. And that is a very shameful thing because we had a great opportunity there, and I'm still having issues scoring, but at least I'm getting a lot more opportunities, and thus, by generating more opportunities, I will be able to score more goals. At least that's my intention. And here we have Dembele, who seems to be drained at the moment. I'm trying to get as much out of him as possible, and we get clipped here, guys. And I believe the player from Wolves will get a yellow card for that tackle, and rightly so, guys, because we were on our way to get the second here, and Danny Bath apparently decided to be a douche and just clip me from behind. Or I guess you could say it's a tactical yellow card because I had him beat at the moment, and unfortunately nothing could come from it. But I guess I have a free kick here, guys, and a good opportunity to maybe get a second, sneak a second here in the dying moments of the game. And here I'm going to set up the free kick with my left winger here. And he's going for it, and what a horrible, horrible service there. Maybe I should have him train maybe for his crossing attribute here, and that's how the game's gonna end, guys. We open up the championship with a victory, and I could not be more excited, guys, because obviously we haven't done well in the preseason, and I was kind of fearing that that would kind of go into this season, but unfortunately, excuse me, we actually do get the victory here, and obviously Lewis is very happy, and I'm happy because I got rewarded here with a win and a nice clean sheet from him. And obviously here, I'm going to make the training here again for these exact same 5 players. And if you guys want me to train anyone else, just please let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Obviously, I don't want to monopolize this. I have a few players that I do want to train, like E.Hyndman. But obviously, if you guys think there are better players that I should be training, please let me know in the comment section. And if I'm not training the right, if I'm not doing the right trainings, please let me know as well in the comment section, guys. And again, here, like I said, I'm looking for that 5-5 scout, and I still can't seem to find it. So let's just go into the next game, which is actually a Capital One game against Derby County, I believe. Oh no, excuse me, it's Sheffield Wednesday. And for this, I'm going to use my B team, guys, because right now my priority is the championship. I want to see if I can get first place in the championship. So all these cups will be just little side missions here, and it'll be a good opportunity to test out my B team. Obviously, give my first team a rest, and also see if I can develop and see if I have any potential up-and-coming players in the reserves at the moment. Anyways, guys, while we're looking here uh, at the starting 11 for both these teams, I don't know how many of you guys are aware, but today, or I guess it just happened, today was the Heroes Reborn premiere, and I was I had mixed emotions when I heard that they were renewing the show, obviously, because Heroes, the concept was great, but the only good season, in my opinion, was the first one. The first one was great, the second one was okay, and then the third one kind of just fell off for me, because I kind of lost interest. I kind of Netflixed, or I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Marathoned it. That's the word, guys. And obviously, I'm for some reason I'm at a loss of words here. But I marathoned it, and like I said, the first season was great. The second one was okay, and the third one not so great. But as it got closer, I was looking more forward to it. And here we have an opportunity for Sheffield Wednesday, and a great save there by our backup goalkeeper again, which is Lewis. And anyways, guys, so I saw the premiere, and it started off okay. There were certain things that I liked, but overall, I expected a little more. And it was a 2-hour premiere too, as well. So you think they'd have enough uh, juice in there to get you enticed. And I gotta say, my interest is a little bit peaked, but I'm not sure if I will. I'll probably give it maybe 2 or 3 more episodes, but we'll see what happens with that show, guys. I obviously like the fact that some of the remaining, or not remaining, excuse me, some of the previous actors are coming back. That's pretty interesting. Obviously, Hayden Panettiere is not coming back, or at least it doesn't seem so. But they actually left the door open, if I'm not mistaken. They said they're not sure if she died. I think. Um, I know in the promos they said she died, but I'm not exactly sure if that's uh, legally the case, because obviously, as we know by comic book movies, and I know this isn't a comic book movies, but it's a superhero show. If there's no body, then you can't be 100% sure that they're dead. And focusing back at the game, guys, we have a shot here by Woodrow, and Woodrow gets the goal here, and this is the first goal of the Capital One Cup. And what a great volley from long range, I guess, or out of the box. Let's be a little bit more specific, or at least it looks like it's out of the box. And what a great shot there by Woodrow to give us the lead here, guys. And like I said, I'm not gonna give this too much importance. I usually do when I do Road to Glories, because I just want to win in every front. But considering uh, right now my job is on, or my job will be on the line, and you guys will be basically seeing it, I'm just gonna focus on the championship here. And here we have a great opportunity. We got clips, but we're no wuss. We're going for the attempt here. We get the ball and head it, and hits the post, and then we get the rebound. And that is 2-0, guys. And I believe this goal is from Pringle, which is his second goal of this career mode. The first one, I believe, was in the friendly, and this one, the one that actually matters, will be key here. And we get a 2-0 lead, guys. And for someone who's having issues scoring, this game seems to be a godsend, because I'm I'm seemingly getting great opportunities and actually uh, taking advantage of them here. And here we go with Ben Pringle, his first goal here of this Capital One Cup. And that's how the first half's going to end, guys. It will be a 2-0 lead that we will take at the half. And hopefully we will be able to maintain this lead and basically take this victory. And here I'm going to make a couple changes, guys. I'm not going to make any big ones. I'm going to take Parker out because he has played 2 games already, and so I want to give him a break. And my intention is to use him throughout the whole season, all 46 league games. But obviously, with the amount of stamina he has, I'm not sure if that's possible, especially because of his age, because he's already on the wrong side of 30. And so fitness might be an issue. Anyways, here, guys, we see here a great service and a header, and it hits the post. It hits the top of the crossbar, guys, from Smith. And that could have been the 3-0 lead in. Like I said previously, a few minutes ago, or not a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago, this game seems to be a great opportunity for me to kind of get my run out of here, because I've been getting a lot of opportunities, and I've been finishing most of them. Granted, one could argue that I should really be up 4-0 by now. And after watching this game, I actually considered maybe, just maybe, actually bumping it up to a professional. But as you will see in the later video, I think I'm at the right difficulty level here for the moment. And here we had an opportunity with the corner, but nothing came of it. And then another pass to Woodrow. Woodrow is all alone. He's going to go for the shot, and for some reason there wasn't enough curve, and it did not go in, guys. And that, again, is a missed opportunity. It's opportunities that I should take advantage of, because once I bump up the difficulty level, I won't be getting many of those, so I have to make them count. And so I should really, really start being a little bit more clinical in the upper a third of the portion of the field here. And here we have a pass from Smith all the way to Woodrow. Woodrow and Smith are there. Woodrow's going to go for the sloppy, for the uh, for the sweaty goal, and passes it to Smith here. And Smith gets his first goal of the season and the first goal of the Open Cup, the Capital One Cup here, guys. And I know this is frowned upon, but I don't care, guys. I'm going to go for the victory. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. I'm not going to be one of those coaches that promises attacking, free-flowing soccer. But I will obviously just be more pragmatic with this career mode and just get the wins as I can. If I can win pretty, then that'll be a plus, but I'm just going for the win, guys. And here we see a great opportunity from Forestieri, the attacker here from Sheffield Wednesday. But again, Lewis comes up big, and he might just get his second clean sheet in a row, guys. Maybe, just maybe, after this final play here. That happens here in the corner kick, and Lewis gets it calmly, and that is the end of this game, guys. We get a 3-0 victory here in the Capital One Cup, and we're going to round 2, which is great so far. We have 2 wins in a row. So far, it seems that the preseason was kind of an outlier here, guys. We've been, I don't want to say dominant, but we've been at least efficient at trying to do what we want to do. And here we're going to have the next game, which is going to be against MK Dons, I believe. And MK Dons is obviously a team that some people, or I should say maybe most people, tend to dislike for obvious reasons. And they're so close to actually getting into the Premiership, which is fairly interesting, guys. And I know a lot of people will probably roll their eyes if for some reason they do manage to get the promotion. But we'll see here, guys. And I'm obviously going to go back to my starting 11 because now they're well rested. And like I said, the championship is of utmost importance for me in this season. And here we're finally going to use our away jerseys because MK Dons also has a white jersey as their home kit. And obviously, since they're the home team, I'm going to give them the honors of having them wear the home team jersey. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have the commentary in Spanish because that's just my preference, guys. I like hearing Fernando Palomo and Mario Kempes narrating. I find it a lot more interesting. But that's just the way I grew up, I guess. Most of the time I've used to watch soccer in Spanish, and so that's kind of what appeals to me more, just the narration in Spanish. Not so much Mexican, but like Fox Sports, the Argentine, the South American commentators. They seem to be fairly interesting. Although I do like I do like the ones in Univision. I like those. Or Unimas or Unideportes. I don't even know what what channel is anymore, guys. But here we're going to see the lineups here for both teams. And again, can we keep up the momentum here, guys? We have 2 wins so far. Can we make this 3 for 3 in this first video? And episode number 2, excuse me, not episode number 1. Episode number 2 here. Uh, and here we see a couple players stretching. There, Parker's stretching here, and he should obviously be stretching because he's played all of the games so far. And here we go, guys, with this game here. And here we have MK Dons starting the attack here. And they get a nice opportunity here. A nice save there by my goalkeeper. And a nice save there again by my starting goalkeeper. A double save there. And like I said, guys, Church there with a great opportunity. My goalkeepers are obviously going to be the main protagonist here. And what a great opportunity again for NK Dons by Powell. My goalkeepers for this season will probably be key in how successful my season will be. And I know that's not exactly the best thing to say because if your goalkeeper is the best player on your team, then you have issues, obviously. But at the moment, that's going to be the case here, guys. And here we see a great opportunity for MK Dons, and they actually finished this time, guys. And this is the game actually where I question how easily I would win the season here because the first 2 games, for what it was, it didn't seem as challenging. But for some reason, this one was a great game, and it was an eye opener for me, guys. It kind of humbled me a little bit here because I was like, oh, I might as well just bump up to world class now because we seem to be world beaters here. But Baker here actually puts me down to earth here. And we have Dembele here. Dembele who's has 1 goal in the season. He goes for the shot, and this is a goal, guys. The equalizing goal for Dembele. This is his 2nd of the season, guys. And like I said, Dembele is a great player right now for our team. And right now, I think he's one of the few players that I can actually score with. And I think the training must be helping me, though, guys, because he's been great so far. And what a great shot. What a great angle there. Enough power to beat the goalkeeper. Not exactly the best placed shot, but enough to go and beat the keeper here. And Devella's obviously happy. His 2nd goal of the season, like I said, guys. And he looks great so far. He might be the MVP, or at least he's working on being the MVP here. And here we have again O'Hara. O'Hara is going to go for the shot, get saved, but Dembele's there for the rebound, and Dembele makes it 2-1. And we go back and we actually make a comeback, guys. We were down 1-0, and now, still in the first half, we are up 2-1 now. We've turned the tables here, and what a fortuitous rebound there. Chicharito-esque, if you will, to finish that there. But like I said, guys, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win these games. It's not going to be the prettiest, but it will be the most effective. At least that's my goal. Anyways, guys, and like they're going to put it back in play here. And 2-1 so far. And here we see an opportunity for MK Dons. Church has the ball. Church is going to go for the shot, and what a curler by Church for MK Dons. And just as I thought I could take a break here, guys, kind of take the foot off the pedal, if you will, Church puts the pressure back on us, and this is a tied game, guys. And I gotta say, this has been the best game I've played so far, or at least the most interesting one. MK Dons seems to be a quality team in this FIFA 16, and Parker's left questioning what went wrong. And obviously, we know what went wrong. There was no man marking. They kind of just did as they pleased. And here in the reigning minutes of the first half, that is how the game's gonna, or not the game, how the first half's gonna end, guys. It is gonna be a 2-2 draw that we're gonna take in the break. And obviously, I'm gonna have a discussion with the team in the locker room because we are defensively very frail. We are very fragile. We need to be a little bit more like a wall, more assertive, more physical, if you will. And we can't keep having these open gaps here that are being exploited by our opposing the opposing team here, and I actually made a mistake here. I thought I was gonna make another change, but I guess I opted not to. And here we see Carney. Carney's gonna go for the center, and who else but the man Dembele for the hat trick, guys. It is 3-2, and we regain our lead. Right now, Dembele is the beast. I hope he doesn't get injured, guys. Knock on wood. Fingers crossed, because he, just like our goalkeepers, seems to be the key here, and he beats the defender very handily. I don't know what the defender's thinking, and the goalkeeper should have done better, in my opinion. That shouldn't have gone in, but I'll take it here with Dembele for his first hat trick of this season. Hopefully, there's more in him, and that's the fourth goal, of this season for him. If I'm not mistaken, that makes him the leader, but we'll double check here once this game is over. And here, a defensive blunder, one of the many blunders that's been going on for some reason. I don't know how I can fix that, guys. Maybe play better. That would probably be a good thing to do. If I play better defensively, then obviously I won't have these many defensive mishaps. But luckily, I don't get punished for it. And here we see a corner kick, but luckily, Lonerman takes care of it very easily here, and now we have a corner kick on our side, and nothing comes of it. We try to keep the ball in play, and we do, and we get a nice volley there, but nothing on frame, and that is another wasted opportunity. So close, guys. Maybe a couple of inches lower, and it would have gone in for Hutchinson of all people. I didn't expect Hutchinson to actually have a shot like that, but I guess he's proving to be very effective in the attacking portion. If only he can be more effective in the defensive one. Excuse me. And here we see that MK Dons has another opportunity again. A little too high there, guys. But I gotta say, I've been impressed with MK Dons in this game because they've actually made me work for that victory, guys. I've been down once and they've drawn once, and so the fact that I'm still winning is very surprising for me, guys, here. And Walsh has a great opportunity. And again, I'm not clinical enough. And I think he had a couple more seconds. He had a step or two more that he could have done before I reached him. And so maybe if he would have taken that extra step or two, maybe he would have had a better position and he would have got the ball on frame. And here, in the last few minutes of the game, my goalkeeper punches it out. And here, of all things, we get an injury, guys, from our best center back here, S.Parker, which is not great, guys. Like I said, he's the best center back that we have, and so having him injured is not ideal. And so I'm just hoping that it's not a very serious injury. It looks like it's an elbow or something, arm related, and so maybe, just maybe, that won't take him out of the game for too long. And here in the last few minutes of the game, we're trying to go for the last attack here with McCormick. McCormick, again, he's gas. He goes for Dembele, and Dembele doesn't seem to connect with the cross because the cross was too announced. The defender read it very well, guys. And that's going to be the end of the game, guys. 3-2, and again, we have 3 wins in this first video, guys. Give it a thumbs up for the victories. Please stay tuned tomorrow for the next episode coming up. And until next time, guys, see you all later.